colonization is good. Just
clip that.
Hey, Gung Gung, you know, I'm going to New York this weekend, and you know, I'm visiting my friend Nak.
Oh yeah, we have a dim sum together.
Yeah, in LA, you remember that?
Oh yeah, I remember.
Yeah. With Uncle Sam.
With Uncle Sam, yeah.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
Of this episode of Put You On the Fake Food Show, aka Race Wars, I'm taking him to some Chinese food he's never heard of. Where do you think I should take him? You know what? I think that's a good idea, Gung Gung, because I was thinking the exact same thing, you know? And he knows a lot of foods, but I don't think he's ever had this before.
Great minds think alike.
They do?
Bring me Bengali food.
You want some leftovers?
Why not?
All right, let's do it.
Not bad.
So this is a brand new episode of Put You On, aka
Race Wars!
Just kidding, but this is a brand new series where I introduce all my friends to Chinese food they've never heard of before. So we're not doing General Tso's chicken, we're not doing scallion pancakes, we're not doing crab rangoons, even though they're all delicious. And in turn, my friends put me on to foods from their culture that they grew up with. Today I visit Nak, a co-host of the Fake Food Show in New York, and he's gonna show me some Bangladesh classics. And just a heads up, this was the intro. We had our mics turned off by accident, so we just look like idiots, but here's a dub that I recreated for it because I'm pretty sure this is what we said exactly verbatim. Nak says, "What's up everybody, we're back with a brand new video of the Fake Food Show." I said, "Yo, you're kind of forcing it, you sound foolish right now." I then say in a very realistic dub, "We're back with a brand new episode of the Fake Food Show. And in this episode of the Race Wars, Chinese food
will reign supreme and be number one."
He says, "Evan, you have offended my family. I must exact revenge." Then Evan says, "I implore you to reconsider." He says, "This is my destiny. Then we shall fight to the death." And then we fight to the death, but then after we reconcile and get food. Cue the video. With me, of course, today is Nak, very proud Bangladeshi man, right?
2% Chinese.
2% Chinese. But that 2% hasn't had the Chinese food I'm going to show you today.
You were the first Chinese kid I saw on Instagram eating biryani by himself.
That's when you knew you could be my friend?
Yeah, I'm not even lying. That's literally when I knew I could be your friend. I was like, yo, he's a real like explorative eater. You know what I mean? Like you were out here trying things.
My family were very explorative. Like my mom put me onto Indian food at a very young age. We're eating Bangladesh food today,
Bangladeshi food.
Which is similar, but it's not the same, right?
There's an overlap, I think. There's a state in India called West Bengal, which has Bengali people, and there's also Bangladesh, which has Bengali people. Bangladeshi food, it is very different. There's a different flavor palette. We like things that are more like sour, spicy. We eat everything with rice. The other big thing for us is fish, but we're not getting fish today because we're at actually a specialty restaurant. This is a very unique restaurant because it has a lot of very classic Bengali dishes. Maybe people see this video and live around here and want to come check it out. Even these plates, right, are like very traditional Bangladeshi plates. They're made with terracotta.
You can't get this at IKEA?
I don't know, I think they have to import this from Bangladesh pretty much.
This is made in IKEA right here.
I think you should try the part. So you got to get some rice first. Traditionally, we do eat with our hands. Per capita, Bangladeshi people are the biggest consumers of rice in the world. Your rice, the rice she tells you not to worry about. This is a shingara.
Very similar flavor, but it's not the same as an Indian samosa. Talk about your drink, bro.
It's spicy. It's not sweet. It's not a sweet drink. It's meant to be drank like while you're eating really heavy foods because supposedly it helps you digest.
It's kind of like acidic as the Bengali Pepto-Bismol.
These are just like a paste, like a garlic one. This is made with a kind of fish. This is made with eggplants. This is made with potato. This is made with a kind of dried fish. This one's tomato. This one is made with lentils. This one was made with black cumin. As a Bengali person, like that's really good.
Very prominent with the garlic.
I think it's super garlicky. Like if you're a garlic lover, like you will really like this one.
It kind of burns. It's so garlicky.
Yeah.
But it's good.
I think that's the fish one.
Kind of spicy too.
Yeah, they're all gonna be a little spicy.
After having the fish and then the spice, I can't really taste this one.
That's the eggplant one.
And this one is your favorite, the potato one?
The potato one, yeah. It's pretty much like a mashed potato, like a Bengali style mashed potato.
And this red one, what is it?
Fish. It's a different kind of fish.
It's like a sardine type thing.
It's like a dried fish.
For some reason, these flavors are very familiar to me.
Yeah.
You know, I've tasted it in Chinese food.
Yeah?
Like certain parts of it,
Yeah.
you know, like the fish. My favorite three was the potato one, the dried fish, and the eggplant.
That's a pretty Bengali top three. I think for me it's garlic, potato, eggplant. So the other thing is you have to keep in mind is these are just parts of a meal, right? Like very rarely will you see someone just eat rice with this. This is an accompaniment to the main thing. So the main thing we have is here is the kalabuna. I think your first assumption would be like it'd be like a jerky, you know what I mean? But it's not. It's very much like a slow cooked tender beef.
And with the lemon and a little bit of the onion on top of it, it's perfect. You don't just eat everything one by one. It's like a little bit of this,
a little bit of that,
a little bit of this, and a little bit of that.
I think like you gotta create your own perfect bite, you know?
That's my favorite by far. Ranking beefs, I would say the beef and the porto is better. And the samosa is still good too.
Yeah.
I was fully expecting to come here and it to be very, very similar to Indian food. But it's far from that. It's far from the case. It's not even close.
It's a very different flavor palette, I think. Bengali food is like a hidden gem in the cuisine world, you know?
I mean, that's why we're doing this series right now, is, you know, to give bigger exposure to like cuisines and the cultures that aren't talked about enough.
Exactly.
And so I can learn about it from you guys. It'll help you guys at home see trying new foods isn't so scary, you know? 5 out of 5. But overall, your first time trying here, it lives up to
This place is great.
your parents' cooking.
Yeah, for sure. This place is great. This place has only been open for like 4 months, and I really think they deserve the business. And so I'll definitely like be telling people about it. But okay, I want to gatekeep, bro. I want to be like, yo, this is my spot.
Hear that, Knox mom? He says this food's better than your cooking.
Doesn't understand English, bro. This is a beef that's slow cooked until basically it falls apart. Kind of how it's like threads, you know? It has little crispy bits at the end.
I like the first beef. After this video, and maybe after 30, 40 years, a white person might open up a Bengali restaurant.
I'm gonna kill him.
I'll kill him.
I've had this dish my entire life. I've had it from a lot of places, a lot of different family members, and this is up there right now with some of the best that I've had ever from anybody.
Hear that, Knox mom? Kind of got a smoky flavor to it too.
But people at this restaurant gave us a free dessert, and it's the Shahi Malai Jarta. You can see it's like an orange rice dish. At first, I thought I knew what I was eating. Then it took me on an adventure. I had no idea what the hell I was eating. I'm only used to these flavors at certain times of the year.
It's a special occasion thing. Today is a special occasion because I'm having Bengali food for the first time. Show him some Chinese food he's never had right now. So after a long and hard debriefing and discussion, I've decided that the place that I'm taking Knock today is a Hong Kong style cafe. He's had all the things that you know and love: Szechuan, mala, dim sum, Cantonese, Mandarin, all that food. But I think something not quite as known is Hong Kong style cafe food. So that's where we're taking them today. It's a mix of Western cuisine and Chinese food, like combined. Hong Kong back in the day, Western food was considered rich people food and not easily affordable and attainable for the lower class. They created Hong Kong style cafes to create Western style foods for lower prices. You get the macaroni and spam, you get the Hong Kong milk teas, you get the lemon iced teas, baked pork chop rices, the baked chicken rices, the rice rolls, everything that I love about Hong Kong style cafes. And you get like crazy things that you wouldn't even think is Chinese food: spaghetti, hot dogs, all that. And you're gonna find them here at Hong Kong style cafes. And we're at KST in Flushing. I think the best one, in my opinion, in New York. We got this lemon. That's so good. It tastes like almost like a southern style, like sweet tea. I just want to point out for the camera, this man is so dedicated to the game. Right here. We ate so much, he threw up today.
Brother,
And he's back at it tonight.
I rallied. I took an hour off and then I'm back. So
We're back, baby.
we do this for you. The sacrifices we make for you. You don't even know.
The Hong Kong style milk tea is definitely different from the Taiwanese style milk tea that I know a lot of people are used to, especially in America. So race wars, Taiwanese tea or Hong Kong tea?
I'm gonna say Taiwanese.
Race wars.
You're gonna say it here
Because
everyone's looking at you. Look at all these people. They're, oh, my man right there was looking at you.
only because I feel like I've had so much more of it with like boba and stuff like that.
First, we got the rice rolls, the Ji Chang Fun, with the peanut sauce and I believe sesame and hoisin sauce. It's actually my grandma's favorite dish.
Shout out Evan's grandma.
Filled to the brim.
Yeah, I'm not gonna front. I think we might have won what you want, but it's like salty, sweet, chewy. Like it's so satisfying to eat.
It's the classic Hong Kong style French toast, but instead of peanut butter and just butter, it's got the lava egg yolk in there. Oh my God.
I'm about to bust.
Lord have mercy, I'm about to bust.
Disturbingly sensual in a public space.
It's a very horny breakfast.
This is my favorite dish.
I've had a pretty unfortunate experience with a salted egg yolk in the past, and this is actually so good that it's making me forget it, you know? This might be my new salted egg yolk memory.
It puts you in the mood, that's all I'm saying. So I'm proud of Knock actually, because he said he wasn't feeling that good and he was only gonna take a few bites for this camera, but you know, he's fighting through. I think he wants to eat more of this food.
Yeah, I genuinely do. I've like completely forgotten about the right. I'm like, I got this.
You know how they say you gotta drink more to get over a hangover? Yeah. You gotta eat more to get over a stomachache. Baked pork chickies, chicken over fried rice. The chicken is so soft, it might be chicken thighs. I feel like you're biting into a potato.
Very like comforting. Obviously it's very different, right? There's like cheese in it. There's like this like chicken cutlet, basically.
Would you say the meal complements each other kind of? Like it's evenly balanced a little bit?
Yeah, I think we're leaning a little bit on the sweet side right now between these two, but this isn't that sweet.
Yeah.
And
but this one's like
savory.
This one's a punch. We're gonna have a meeting, you know, over this Hong Kong food, and then we're gonna discuss who won the race wars. All right? I think we won. We'll let the people decide who won the race wars. Okay, guys, again, we filmed the outro and we forgot to turn the mics on once again. So here's essentially what went down. Oh, Evan, that Chinese food was the best food I've never had before. Then I say, well, Knock, you're wrong because the Bengali food was way more surprising. Then he says, I guess the only way to settle this is to fight to the death. Then I say, or we could probably just, you know, let the audience decide and they can comment below. He says, you're probably right. Then he goes, all right, everybody, smash the like button and subscribe to the channel. Then I say, whoa, hold up, that's my line. Then I say, all right, everybody, make sure to smash the like button and subscribe to the channel. Then we went our separate ways and Knock went to go throw up some more.
Brother,
Not gonna lie, I forgot my grandpa's leftovers. He's gonna kill me. I wanna know what turns you on. It's lava, egg yolk, French toast. I'll freak you up and down till you say stop. You know that song? You gotta be a sicko to eat this first thing in the day. I'm the sicko. Real sickos in the comments, comment below.